How does an award-winning journalist move into the world of fiction? Hopefully joining me is Laura Lippman. There she is. She's award-winning journalist for the Baltimore Sun and now author. How are you today?
I'm good, Tanya. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Your book is called The Most Dangerous Thing, but USA Today calls it disarming and fascinating. How does that feel to get that?
Oh, it feels great. By the way, I didn't know they called it that, so I'm thrilled to find out.
Oh, well, there you go. Breaking news with you. All right, tell us about the book, and why did you decide to jump from newspaper to writing novels?
I have to confess, I always wanted to be a novelist, but I'm the daughter of a journalist, and I didn't know any working novelist when I was a kid growing up, but I knew that I could make a living as a writer at a newspaper, and that's what I set out to do, and hope that if I were really lucky, and one needs to be very lucky, I would be able one day to write novels and maybe even one day support myself doing that. And like I said, I got lucky.
All right. Well, I don't think luck is everything. Your mother influenced your writing, and obviously you've worked very hard at this.
Yeah, my mother was a children's librarian. My father's a writer, as I mentioned, and my sister ended up working in bookstores. So to a certain extent, I guess my destiny was waiting for me. But it's still, there's so many talented writers and there's so many good books that I do feel really fortunate that I get to do this. I sort of embody that old cliche about if you do what you love, you'll love what you do. And I try to remember every day, I really try to be conscious every single day that I have the best job in the world.
That is a fabulous outlook. I want to hear about The Most Dangerous Thing, the book. Tell us all about it.
The Most Dangerous Thing is a book about secrets. It's about the secrets kids keep from their parents, but also it's about the secrets that parents have. And one facet of being a kid is that we don't think about our parents having inner lives. We don't think about the fact that there's something more than just these authority figures who tell us where to go and what to do. We think we live at the center of their universes, and while we're somewhat correct, it's not the whole story. And I wanted to explore what happens when the secrets that parents and children keep from each other become dangerous and really hurtful to the point where if only they had been able to talk to something, a tragedy might have been averted.
Is that something you want people to take away from this book?
Yes, I really want people to take away the idea that anything can happen to anyone at any time. It's really human when we hear about a tragedy to try to think about how we would have avoided it, how we might not have made the same choices. And as I said, that's human, but I also think it's very unfair to people who have lived good and exemplary lives and sometimes find themselves caught up in circumstances that they just can't control.
Well, the book is called The Most Dangerous Thing. Laura Lippman, thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Tanya.
Absolutely. And our thanks, by the way, to William Morrow Publishing for that satellite time.